Hey everybody, it's Jane from Earth Care Farm. Today we're going to cook with sweet potato greens. Many people don't realize you can eat the greens on the sweet potatoes that are underground right now. And it's the end of August. There is at least 100% humidity in here. It is so hot. The sweet potatoes love it and their vines are going cuckoo bananas. So what I've been doing lately to get some good vitamins to stock up for the winter is trimming the greens off, particularly the nice leaves that are full and beautiful without any holes in them. The new leaves are nice and tender. I've been taking the tips. And we're gonna bring these inside to Aunt Marsha, who you guys will get to meet. Another farm member over here, fill up my basket, and we're gonna cook them into something tasty. Hey everybody, I'm here in the kitchen with my Aunt Marsha, who lives on the farm just up the driveway. And it's awesome to have her here as support and just love and extra help with cooking, and Cooper bringing him to get his haircuts. It's nice to have you here.
Happy to do it.
So she's going to help me today with preparing the sweet potato greens. We're just going to saute the greens, which are full of potassium, magnesium, B6, which is hard to get in our daily diets, with garlic, which is full of amazing things, keeps us healthy, and coconut oil. Super simple. And Aunt Marsha's gonna do the garlic. I'll ribbon up the sweet potato greens. Okay. We'll get this cooking.
Okay. Now I know you have the garlic press out, but I don't really use a garlic press anymore. When I started my kitchen, 50 years ago or more, everybody said you have to have a garlic press. But you can teach an old dog new tricks. And my niece Jennifer, who's a fabulous chef, told me quite a while ago that she doesn't use the garlic press anymore. So you take a clove of garlic that still has the skin on it, smash it with the back of your knife with the skin still on it, and then the skin comes right off, usually. And then the skin will come right off, see. And then the reason that she recommended not using the garlic press is you lose a lot of the garlic, number one, and number two, you don't have any control over the size. Sometimes the recipe calls for slices, or you want it diced, or you want it, it's still, if you just want smashed garlic, you can do that. But basically, I think for this, you're going to want it minced,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do here.
Okay.
While you're doing your part.
I'll be right next to her, and we're gonna ribbon up. I like little chiffonade ribbons. I'm not a chef. I'm a very utilitarian cook. I bring in the produce, and I do the best I can to make it taste as good as I can. But I like a little ribbon. It's just easy to eat. I think it cooks really kind of quickly in the hot pan. And in like just a few minutes time, I was able to harvest a ton of these sweet potato greens. And man, this is just so much nutrition packed in this little handful. It's very exciting to get to bring this into the family to cook. And I'm just going to show you a very simple way of cooking here. If you see a tough stem, I set those aside. Right before this, I just flash rinse them just to get if there's any garden dust on there. There we go. So we have our beautiful pile of chiffonade sweet potato greens, and then Aunt Marsha's got her chopped garlic there.
Yeah.
And we are just going to I've got the pan heating up in the back. I like a cast iron pan. Today I'm going to use coconut oil, but I'm not opposed to olive oil. They're all good. I just like that little bit of coconut flavor in with the sweet potato greens. Nice.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And you could add an onion if you wanted. There's a number of things you could do at this point. You could put shallots if you had them. But
this is the base.
Yep.
The base recipe.
Yep.
So, all right, I'm going to bring this over to the stove. We have a nice hot pan here. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil, kind of a generous amount. It's pretty hot, so the coconut oil is already kind of melted. And that's nice and hot. Aunt Marsha's going to add the garlic in. Going to hear a little sizzle. And I just like a little bit, because this sweet potato greens take a while to saute up. But that's the noise you want to hear. Yeah. That's a nice hot pan. I find these greens have like a hint of sweet potato flavor, even though they just cook up kind of like a kale or collards.
And you know, sometimes this could almost be a meal if you could put in a can of white beans.
Yep. And put it over
and
rice.
the beans and put it over.
Yeah.
It'd be a wonderful meal.
Yeah.
That-
So you can right now smell super garlic flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt at this point. And I'm just gonna let it go till it gets dark green. This is one of the darkest greens that I know of. I do tend to find the darker the green, the more nutritious it is. So excited to get that in my body. And I'm just gonna give that a minute. It's really quick too. Maybe 3 minutes total. I can see it starting to get the right texture. All right, so here we are. We're gonna try our sweet potato greens.
Yes. Oh, I love it with the coconut oil. I
Hint
don't
of
do that.
coconut with the garlic and the sweet potato greens. This is just a really, I mean, it's
delicious.
9:30 in the morning, but this is a great breakfast.
It is.
With
It
eggs, delicious.
Very
Let me
good.
get some in my teeth. I can have the true experience. So I could jump in there.
Something about Mary.
All right, well, thank you very much,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Bon appetit.